Ford, 957 good. Lakeshore Drive starting to fill in, north end of Grand Park. No big worries on the tollways, just some heavy traffic on the Tri-State northbound approaching I-290, and a crash eastbound on I-88 at Route 47. An overturned car at the scene, and some slow traffic approaching. Traffic sponsored by the most amazing ER in the world. You won't believe it until you see it. Go to mostamazingerintheworld.com. I'm Leslie Keidling, WGN Traffic Central.
And the WGN 5-day forecast meteorologist Jim Ramsey.
Just some passing flurries in the Chicago area during the afternoon, but tonight partly cloudy skies and a low of 25. Friday, mostly cloudy. We'll see periods of rain, high of 47. Saturday, we warm only to 38 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Sunday, the clouds will increase with a high of 40. On Monday, 43 for the high with periods of rain, and Tuesday, sunshine up to 32. From the WGN Weather Center, this is Jim Raines.
O'Hare 33, Midway 34, Milwaukee 34, lake water temperature 33, along the lakefront 46. Next news update, 4 o'clock or whatever news breaks. I'm Andrea Zerlis on the Voice of Chicago, 720 WGN.
Gary Meyer on the G. I'm getting a lot of texts about this Quinn's brothers firing story. That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
I think it's a big thing because Governor Quinn made it a big thing and probably shouldn't have.
Okay, well, let me give you a sample. It says here at 24/7/20, it's just wrong for the governor to make a statement against the school. People get fired all the time. That crybaby should apologize to his school. Now, he lost his coaching job. What's his brother's name?
I got it here. It's
John Quinn. But he's still teaching at the school at Fenwick.
Yeah, I believe the social studies
now,
teacher.
If that's your brother, and I know we want to pile on because he's our governor and the state's total crap, but if it's your brother, wouldn't we all maybe want to help if we had the power to, or say something? But because he's the governor and things aren't exactly hunky-dunky here, it's a good pile-on.
Yeah, but you sit behind the microphone, you wouldn't, you know, if one of your family members got fired, you probably wouldn't
Got that right.
take the organization to task, or would you?
I got fired and I didn't do that. I didn't have a microphone. That's I was fired.
Bad example.
You're right. It's just that if the governor's got everything spinning and it's stable or it's flush, I think nobody would even care. But because we're frustrated by how the state is run, it doesn't matter. We're going to take it out on Quinn, the governor. And anything he does like this, we're going to just throw him under the bus.
Plus, I think he's a little mad because, A, the guy's been there for almost 30 years. They had a winning season, and they were in the playoffs.
So, what's the problem?
I guess they, hey, Lovie Smith was 10-6, and he got fired. That's what happened.
Yeah, and a lot of texts, everybody gets fired, or a lot of people get fired. So deal with it, and I agree with that, too. Okay, he got fired.
And he's not, he loses his job.
Yeah, he's still working. He just isn't coaching. Put on your big boy pants, as they say, and move on.
Lovie wants some new blood. He's been for 30 years.
There's a lot of anger about the state, and when you do that, you're going to take the brunt of it because of what you're doing, the governor.
We'll see the calls right away. The guy mentioned the pensions.
Yeah, so, exactly, because the state's a mess. So just keep your pie hole shut, I guess is the way to go here. Let your brother deal with it.
Yeah, the brother didn't say anything.
Did the brother make a statement, Andrea? Is there any...
No.
He hadn't said anything. No. Yeah. Okay, now, Quinn/governor, shut up. Shut up. Is Casey Anthony pregnant? Casey Anthony is allegedly telling close friends that she is pregnant with another child and is thrilled at the chance to prove that she's a good mother, even after she was acquitted of killing her first daughter, Kaylee. This is really interesting when you think about it. It's not confirmed. The National Enquirer published a story based on the claims of multiple unidentified sources saying that the infamous mother is pregnant. But the National Enquirer, as much as people might think is just a tabloid, they spend a lot of time on these stories because that's their deal.
They wrote the John Edwards story.
That's their cash cow. Right. They were totally right on that. And a number of other stories that initially people went, oh, come on.
OJ, too.
But even that aside, no matter the source, saying she does get pregnant, there's no law that says she can't. But it's really interesting thinking about how many people thought she's a rat, and still do. She has
So
another
this one
kid.
I'm not going to give ecstasy to and duct tape? Is that
Is that her? She doesn't have a yard. She gave ecstasy to the first...
allegedly?
To the daughter, allegedly?
Or some sort of drugs, and then, yes, there was apparently some duct tape involved also.
Well, this is interesting. There's what to do. There's nothing to do.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Xanax. Xanax?
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, right. Because otherwise it would have been a party drug. No, it was...
Xanax. That's confirmed.
Well, there was the whole nanny-zanny thing. That's what it was.
All right, let's confirm that it was not...
This is the rumor that was going around.
And it's now a rumor. Geez, I'm worse than the Inquirer right now.
This came out in the trial, but she obviously, it wasn't enough to put her in prison for.
Okay, let's put all that aside. She was acquitted.
Right.
If she wants to have another child,
Do-over, mulligan.
nothing you can do to stop it.
It's just funny that she would say that this gives her a chance to prove.
She had a chance.
Just like if this guy, whose 6-month-old daughter was just shot and killed, if he wants to have another child, yeah, there's nobody stopping him, right?
No.
That's the way
She
you go.
already had a child.
But generally you don't then say, watch, the next one I'm not going to end up having died too soon.
You had your chance and you didn't.
Well, what if she has another child and something happens and it's not her fault? I mean, how weird would that be? It's happened. There have been strange stories where, and they found some of these women had kids, they kept dying, and they said they were accidental or whatever, and it turns out it wasn't.
Every Criminal Minds episode is like that.
Is that right?
Almost. Or CSI, it's like, and this baby died too. That's interesting.
They're claiming, the Inquirer, that there's a group of concerned citizens who have created a petition to force Casey to be sterilized. And should she have another baby, they will apparently argue that the child should be turned over to social services. Neither the name of the group nor the names of any participants were listed in the article. How can you do that? You can't do that. She's not guilty, then. Right. She didn't do it. According to the court, she could not do it, just like O.J. initially, although the civil suit said he did.
This is when they say things like she was found not guilty.
That's why you have
She
to say
wasn't
not
found
guilty.
innocent, she was found not guilty.
Yes, she has no income right now. And there's talk of some rich guy that's taking care of her, according to this report. But she can have another kid if she wants to. And so can this Watkins guy that just lost his 6-month-old, although he's got 30 arrests under his belt. Hey, there should just be more paperwork to have kids. It's harder to get a fishing license than it is to have kids. I know, I've tried. Well, I had to go through hoops to get a fishing license, and I wasn't even that keen about fishing.
Did you give a thing?
You have to give a social security number to fish. You have to that for a kid. I mean, no, that's just ridiculous. And then the whole experience,
You never went back out to do the second annual. Remember your...
well, the first year, it's later in the morning time, so that kind of,
Yeah, but Brandmeier likes to fish.
that's true. I don't know, maybe we'll do that
When
this
it
summer.
happened that you won, and then
Well, then there was I thought, okay, that's just fun, right? And all of a sudden, Greg Jarrett was going to Citizen Kane, as I called him. Well, I technically caught more poundage, I caught more fish. Right, it was just a funny little bit. If you want to win, okay. Now it's all this. 312-981-7200.
You made good mole, you know.
Yes, he did. Well, he made these turtles, too. At least he claimed he made them. I don't know if he took the thing he made box home, put them in a baggie, and came back here.
I think he maybe melted a little, squished them so they didn't look exactly like the shape.
They were delicious. He claimed he made them. Well, he was an everyman.
He was the world's most interesting
He
man.
was. What?
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, hey, you know that girl, that woman that called in, the one that sterilized that woman because she supposedly killed her kid but she was acquitted?
Nobody called in. It's in an article.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so why don't they take that same premise and any of the gangbangers that are convicted of the innocent, that should be dismissed so that they can't produce any more little gangbangers? Why don't people think about that?
Okay, because because that's very Orwellian. I don't know if he was even into that. More of your phone calls coming up. 312-981-7200, the G. 2013 Blackhawks hockey is on there.
Tonight, the Blackhawks are back from the break as they head to Columbus to take on the Blue Jackets. So pregame at 5:50, face off with John Ryman and Troy Murray at 6. Every Chicago Blackhawks game on your smartphone with the WGN Radio app or WGNradio.com, the website that works like an app.
Owner occupied 417,000 aluminum Honda 80% LTV with imbalance. Advertised rate is 120 monthly payments of 9.54 cents per thousand. Now, not like it's will qualify. Rates and terms may change without notice. Licensed by the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulations. Division of Banking License number 6760760.
Are you paying more than 2.75% fixed on your mortgage? If you are, then this message is for you. I'm Ricardo Yellow, president of New American Funding, and our goal is simple. We want to save you money. Right now, New American Funding get a 2.75% 10-year fixed-rate mortgage. Since we are the decision maker, we can offer you a legit 2.75% fixed rate and APR. 0 points, 0 fees, 0 closing cost loan for a purchase or refinance. These rates are not going to last. Call now, keep your monthly payments low, and own your home free and clear in as little as 10 years.
Call New American Funding at 855-353-8841.